Kazan, Russia. Germany is bracing itself for the pace offered by South Korea's attack in their crucial final World Cup Group F clash, with Timo Werner particularly wary of Son Heung-Min. Joachim Löw's side came back from the brink in its previous outing against Sweden, ultimately winning 2-1 after falling behind in the first half. A defeat would have sent Germany packing, but Toni Kroos's late strike saw it move level on 3 points with Sweden. Their final group outing in Kazan on Wednesday is vital for both sides, as Korea, despite losing its first 2 games, can still qualify with a victory if it beats Germany by more than 2 goals and Mexico defeats Sweden. Given the world champions' troubles so far, a loss to South Korea is by no means out of the question, with Werner and Marco Reus well aware of the threats posed by their Asian counterparts. They have a lot of pace, especially up front, Reus told reporters. They have versatile players who have caused problems for teams at this tournament already, Timo. And, June 25, 2018 Werner added, they have very quick players. Sweden were more about power and size, whereas South Korea are smaller but pacey. Son is up there with the best in the world. We have to keep an eye on him. We shouldn't be looking at our opponents too much, though. Jerome Boateng's late red card for 2 bookable offenses in 11 minutes means Löw will be forced into at least 1 change Wednesday, with Bayern Munich's Mats Hummels likely to come back into the starting 11 after a neck injury. He may even be partnered with club teammate Nicolas Süle, given Antonio Rudiger's shaky performance against Sweden. Marcus. And, June 25, 2018 As for South Korea, its unenviable task has been made even more difficult by the news that midfielder Ki Sung-young is sidelined with a calf injury that rules him out for 2 weeks. A medical inspection at a hospital showed that Ki damaged his left calf muscle, a Korean Football Association official told Yonhap News. He needs 2 weeks of treatment. If Germany were to ultimately be eliminated from the competition after this match, it would be the 3rd successive reigning champion to not get out of the group stage. Key players South Korea, Son Heung-Min. If Korea is to produce an unlikely result, it needs to score goals, and its best hope in that regard is the Tottenham forward. He has been one of few bright sparks for a team that has been accused of being overly aggressive and lacking creativity. Germany, Marco Reus, the reigning champion, simply has not clicked yet, with underwhelming performances from a number of key players resulting in changes. But one player who has kept a consistent level in Germany's 2 games is Reus, who has looked a constant threat in attack with his presence in the area and craft. Key Opta facts: Germany has won all 5 of its World Cup games against Asian opponents, scoring 19 goals in total and keeping clean sheets in its last 3. Son attempted 8 shots in South Korea's loss to Mexico, 3 more than Korea managed in its opening match against Sweden. 5 shots. Germany's victory over Sweden was its first at the World Cup when conceding first since 1998, a 2-1 win over Mexico. Korea has lost its last 4 World Cup matches in a row, its joint worst run. It also lost 4 in a row between 1986 and 90.